Hello everyone, it's Marta here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I missed you guys so much, so I'm glad I'm back and I'm glad we can continue with our texture series videos. For those who are not familiar with the texture video, just to quickly say a few words, we have done some textured backgrounds on packaging from scrapbook mixed media products, and we created different startup of your pages or cards, however we want to call it. Basically we use packaging and we did plenty basic backgrounds using different sort of textures. So today I thought that it would be nice to continue with that series, and I was thinking, what products should I use, what we didn't use, and I thought that magicals would be one of those that we didn't do much, and also stamping. I didn't use stamps in a bigger way kind of for a long time, so I think stamping and magicals, so not too many tools, at least for now. Maybe the plan will change. As you know, I don't have plan really. I thought I'll combine a mix of different magicals and just try to see what will happen. So here I have the background made with the cheesecloth and we sticked it with the gesso. This one is done with different flakes and gesso, and this one is done with some embossing powder and some corsage, I think, texture paste. So we will see, and we will certainly color our backgrounds with the magicals. Those are little jars with powders and they're really magical. You will see yourself, they really are magical little beauties. And I have stamps from Finabar stamps from Prima Marketing, so we will definitely use some of those in a minute, but for now let's try to experiment and color our backgrounds. I was thinking, because we have a mix of different things, and instead of straight away putting any sort of color, let's group the colors. I have to say I'm not good at a color wheel thing. I'm using my instinct more than anything, so same way I'm gonna do now. So I'm grouping just to see how can we group it. So I'm grouping similar kind of colors that could go nicely together, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. We will see. Yeah, can you see? That's how I kind of maybe see it. So we have some blues and teals and greens. Here is purples, pinks, and here we have some orange and some maybe orange, I don't know. You see, those are funny because when we open them, they may have a little different color inside when we spray the water and dissolve it than what's on the packaging. So we will see. I will try to work on those three pieces together. Yes, let's experiment that way. I will open those. Those are little pigments which are super intense, and you will see yourself that not much product you will need to create a beautiful colors, and they are really last forever, literally forever. I'm gonna put my labeling on top, well, next to it, because I just want to make sure that when I close it, I'll know which color is which color belong to the clothing, which I'm making no sense. I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm tired today, and I tell you why. It was a very special day today because it was Emily's birthday. So we gave her a little surprise and we took her to this great place that we have here in Ireland. It's a swimming pool. It's the whole beautiful place where you have a mini golf, a climbing wall, water slides and go-karts, different things. So we spent quite a number of hours in swimming pool, so I'm quite tired. You know yourself, when you're in the swimming pool, it's tiring because the water is taking a lot from us. I'm gonna move my stamps away because I have no space and I want to make sure you will see everything. And I'm opening those jars. I think this is the same, so we can skip that. Yeah. So can you see how funny it looks. So make sure that you keep those next to each other so you know the names for later on and when you're trying to close it. We will use this funny brush, this brush, I still don't know the name, but it's like a fun shape brush. And we use magicals and just water. You will see how beautifully those will dissolve when we spray water. Now, I couldn't wait to actually get to my table because you know that I went to collect Emily from her holidays and I was away kind of online and away a little bit, so I'm glad I'm back to you. I'm gonna start with spraying. Oh, it's already some bit of color went on. I'm gonna spray a little bit and with just water and just dip it my brush gently into the little jars and just sprinkle my packaging with a little bit of color here and there. Again, it's more or less experimenting and I haven't planned, I didn't try those colors if they will work or not. I hope they will. I really do. But because they are from same family kind of looking to me, I hope they will just nicely land in next to each other. And it's always a great surprise with magicals when the water goes on and how this will react. So let's see, we have some sprinkled powder and this nicely should move. There we go. You can repeat the process when the thing is wet and just sprinkle more of color if you feel like it. Sometimes it will take. Definitely it would work great, the magicals would work great on watercolor paper, and definitely if you prime your page properly. This wasn't primed properly because it was more important to do the texture rather than priming, but you never know the effects, even if you forget to prime the page. I don't have much water, so this doesn't. I should refill my bottle. Oh, there we go. Now, so let's leave it as it is, and let's move on to this color scheme, and we will see how this looks. I love how it blends, and it leaves sometimes those. I'll show you it. Oh, it's loads. Maybe not. It leaves those, I'm not sure if you can see, it leaves those kind of lines and galaxy effect. I remember now the word galaxy. It leaves this nice effect of lines and dots and just as if the product didn't dissolve properly, which is nice as well because, you know, the surprised effects are the best. So as you can see, I don't put much, just a little here and there, and because I'm mixing few, I don't remember where is what color, but that's fine. Come on, I think I will stop filming and refill my water bottle because it doesn't want to spray to me. Nice one. See how the texture, how pretty is those circles that they are appearing here, and we have those flakes peeking through. I love that. And it doesn't mean that you have to have the whole color everywhere. No, you can have some empty spaces, or even the packaging is visible here or here. It's always an interesting interest to your project, basically. I like that. I like that. You can go back if you feel like you want darker maybe, or something a bit different. Oh yeah, just a little bit. And let's go to the turquoise one. I have to say I love turquoise in general. I love blues and turquoise. Those are nice colors. And recently I love lime color as well. So as you see, I'm really randomly sprinkling, but I choose the colors to not be so much random. As in, I choose the whole bunch being random, but then when I was dividing them, they were in the same family. So that way you probably won't make a mess, as in color-wise. I like you know, they get brown, awfully looking sometimes, mixes of colors. I'm not a color wheel, no, I don't have a knowledge much of it, but for many color wheel works, and you can have a read about color wheel and how to work with colors. So here you can see how nicely texture is popping out of our cheesecloth. I'm gonna dry that now and we will move on. So we have our cards, let's call it dry. I'm gonna put them away and I will do some stamping now. I'm not gonna do stamping on top of very textured pieces because then the stamped image doesn't usually look good. I'm not saying always, but obviously on flatter surface it's just easier. I will grab a simple watercolor paper and I will put those away and I will do some stamping. I love that in those sets we have plenty circles, and I'm gonna concentrate on few of those circles, and we have some butterflies. Maybe we do some butterflies as well, and I will try to stamp few images and I will try to color it as well. So I'm gonna grab my, this one is Ranger Archival ink and it's permanent black, my favorite. I use it all the time. So I'm gonna put a few stamps, and this is a clear block. I'm saying that because I believe that there's plenty beginners or people who are maybe card makers or just doing different sort of arts, and certain this doesn't want to stick, I think. Yeah, well, that's okay. It doesn't want to stick. I believe that some people just they just don't never came across certain products, so I wish to kind of give you a full picture of what I'm using, even if those are very much basics. Okay, if some are gonna fall, that's fine. So I'm gonna press that and stamp a few circles. There we go. I moved that, that's okay. That's better. I'm gonna put those down and try to do the small ones if we need them at all. We may use them. Huh? Lovely, lovely jubbly. Why don't we do a butterfly? At least one page with a butterfly. Or not, we see. I love this image of butterfly. It's perfect shape of butterfly. I really like that. Okay. I'll put that back and maybe do a small one. A small one. No. I love sets of stamps like them because you get lovely images and you get some great bubbles which could be your background stamp as much as your focal point. So you get loads ideas from those sets, and you have some great writing, wording, as well some nice titles. So it's a good buy. It's a good investment. Let's see what else we have. I think I like this one. I think I like this one, and I like this one. So let's stamp this. Dum dum dum. There we go. Okay. And the smallie. And the smallie. As I don't have I have some vision, but I don't have a plan, so I'm not sure where we go in here, but we definitely are going somewhere. And this set, I like those two as well. So I may put them together. Clocks. Clocks are great. Clocks are always good. Now, are we done, or will we or will we do something else? I think this one is nice as well. The big one is fabulous. Fabulous. And those two smallies, I like them as well. So we have space on the page, so we may as well stamp it while we do it. Very detailed. Those are very good quality stamps. You will use them many times. And they stamp perfectly. Super. I love that. Beautiful image. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, and the small ones. Let's do them. Oops. And one more. I like this cog. Is that what it's called? Now, so we done with stamping, and now my idea was to use magicals to color those. I changed the brush because my one was, I have a new one, never used it, because my other one was kind of done. I think. Okay, so let's try and color it. What if we spray it, the butterfly first? What will happen? Nice. There we go. So I'm starting with some brighter color from inside. Going away like that, and maybe this color here. See, you don't need much to color it. You don't need much pigment on your brush. Look how funny the colors go. This is more orange, this is more yellow, and that spreads really nice. And we can use the very dark in here, maybe. It's a nice, relaxing way of creating. I'm gonna use maybe this darker one, just gently dip, yeah, so we have some much darker inside of the butterfly, maybe even too dark. Sure, we can work around that. My left side of the butterfly is different to the right one, but that's okay. Now, I like that. We can go back to the first color and see what sort of... Oh, I grabbed some blue somewhere. That's okay. So again, I repeat, it's kind of patience within coloring as well. Okay, so that's done. Let's do kind of similar coloring with those smallies maybe. And we start with the bright. Now, I'm not too sure if the time will allow us to finish all 3 pages because the coloring takes some time, as you can see. Oops, too much pigment on my brush. You see, this is fun. It's picking up some different color. Some blue out of blue. But that's fine. Happy accidents are more than welcome. Are more than welcome. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some paper. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Now, I wonder if it matters to you that I'm left-handed, that when you watch me creating, it could be strange. Now, I'm picking greenish color. See? This pigment is massive. Yeah. Too much nearly. Nearly too much. So let's go with the tangerine color. You don't have to be precise, just enjoy the process. Pick up the colors and see where this will take you. Really not much on my brush, and look how vibrant this is. I'll go with the brownish colors. Oops. Because I want this butterfly to kind of have some common with the big one. And because the big one has brown inside and darker look, I'm gonna do similar here. And I don't want to overdo it. I like it what I see, so I leave it. I think, as it is, because sometimes we just try too hard, too much, and we don't know where and when to stop, and we can just make this all blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know in English, blah blah blah. Okay, so we're done here. Let's do some coloring with the turquoise, maybe. Our turquoise colors for the other page. Turquoise and greens and blues, maybe. Let's go with the blue. My gosh, it's so high in pigment. So I'm trying to do a washy-washy on the left and darker on the right. So we have washy-washy. Then I try to guess which is darker. So I'm going to pick up this kind of teal more than blue. So it's even darker. What if we... Yeah, we add green. We will add some green here and there. No, I like that. And we can start with the green here only. What about some yellow? We can do some yellow. And touches of yellow and other bubbles. A bit more. Maybe this blue, out of blue. It's so quiet. Emily is asleep. She has school tomorrow, of course. But she's all tired now from all the excitement because of her birthday. So she fall asleep with no problems, as you can imagine. So much excitement can be tiring. Oh, I love this washy color here. Yeah, that's nice. However I did it, it's nice. I like that. I think I wish to add some watch clock. What else? Maybe this green will be different. Who knows? It's a little different shade. We can see a bit of yellow. Oh. I love that. Now I am gonna dry this and we will cut it out and see where we at. So this is dry and I am gonna cut out and fussy cut our images. Now I have some crazy idea in my head, because I was thinking to do some sort of shadow effect. I don't know, well, I'll show you, overlapping kind of thing. I could be completely wrong, but we can try and see. So let me to fussy cut all of those and I get back to you shortly. So I'm nearly done with the cutting butterflies and circles. I never told you when I went to pick up Emily on the airport, when I saw her. Oh my guys, I didn't see her for so many weeks. I couldn't stop crying. I was actually in tears on the plane. So when we landed, people were thinking that I must be mad or that I'm so happy that we landed safely, and that's why I have so many tears in my eyes, because they were looking at me thinking, what is wrong with her? But I was so excited to see my child that I couldn't stop, and I had tears already in the plane when we landed. I had tears when I was checking with the passport control, and again I'm thinking, oh my god, they're gonna stop me because they think I'm smudging something, that I'm so nervous. But I was so excited to see her, extremely excited. I knew I would miss her, I knew I will be happy, but I didn't expect that I'm gonna be so emotional. So when I hugged her, the amount of tears that ran down from my eyes, I couldn't stop. It's not that I was like crying, the tears, it was like water flushed from buckets, I swear. And even Emily was like, Mommy, it's okay. I couldn't, guys, stop the water, like the tap was open, that's it. You know yourself when you have a kid. I had her 9 months under my heart. It's everything. She's everything and anything to me. I cannot imagine my life without her. I knew she's happy and safe with my sister and my parents, and it was the best time ever for her. She done so many amazing sports summer camps with the arching, shooting, swimming, climbing, with any sort of things you can imagine. She visited so many places that she collected what you call it, magnets for fridge from all the places that she visited. When she arrived with those magnets, I think we're gonna need a second fridge because we barely can fit those. She visited so many awesome museums, places, and I could talk and talk for hours. So I knew she's happy and she had the best holiday ever, but you just miss your own baby, and that's it, no matter where they are and for how long they go. You just miss them terribly, and I did. So I'm happy she's back. But you know what I realized? That she's such a chatty box, because when she started to talk and she had so much to say, and she's actually constantly talking. I don't think, I'm off the camera, sorry. Not that the fussy cutting is so interesting, but she was talking so much that I was like, I couldn't actually believe it, that she had, I forgot that she's the chatty one all the time. So it's nice to have her around chit-chatting all the time, guys, all the time. So here we have, those are the colors that we choose. Let's go, because I'm chatty box myself. I was thinking to see if the overlapping will do anything nice. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. I think it's nice. And we could have one smallie there, and maybe 1 and 2 here. I like that. I like that. Simplicity is good. Don't be afraid to make simple things and enjoy the simple things. You don't always have to do such a advanced and detailed and big projects. You can just make some simple things and enjoy the process. I'm not sure if overlapping will do anything good here, but let's see. Let's see. I like that. I think I wish to combine the uncolored ones as well. I'm just randomly having a look. What will look nice? Does it do anything? Does it look any good or bad or... Oopsie. I like that. I really do. It's so easy going. Just, enjoy the process. That's what I always says. Enjoy the process. Maybe without this one. I'm gonna stick that, and I'm gonna try to see what we can do next. I do love what I see already. So let's just stick it. I'm gonna use hot glue gun, and I like that this will be dimensional, kind of 3-dimensional. So I want to even make sure it will be dimensional, and the glue gun, the hot glue gun, will allow us to have this kind of effect where our bubbles are nicely sticking out and creating this fab, interesting piece. While the glue is hot, you can maneuverate with it and press it less and more. Rip it if you feel it's too low or too wrong. Too wrong. What a word. Too wrong. Okay. Many of you asked me actually about my glue gun. I don't know what is wrong. Not what is wrong. I don't understand why you think my glue gun is better than yours. Plenty of you asked me and said, your glue gun doesn't leak, or it's not that very hot, it doesn't leak much, it's not branded. I got it again in Lidl, which is just a store where you get different, not much branded stuff, and it's from hardware store, is it, you call it? And this is the brand, it's Parkside, and it was €5, €8, something like that. and I use kind of box like this where I put it in, and if there's any leaking or if I want to clean it off from something, like I often do, I use the side of this box basically. And that's it. So nothing, you know, my glue gun isn't more fancy than yours. It's just normal glue gun. You could burn yourself from it, but I never did. Even if I did kind of touched it, it didn't burn me. Burn me, is that even the word? It didn't. So I'm putting my butterflies kind of dimensionally as well. I have some funny fly here flying around me tonight. So I have a pet with me, a fly. I think I do like the idea of this butterfly being like this, moved, and having a shadow, uncolored shadow effect thing. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till this dry before I move it. If this will be like this, then maybe, you see, even the way you put your butterflies, the way they fly, the way they fly, you have a look at as well at that, how you place your butterflies, how you place their position of their wings, if that makes sense to you. What do you think? I like it. I think it's completely different to what we have done so far in the last videos of Break the Blank Page or yeah, especially those ones. And I like that. I love what I see. I wait for this to dry, and I have a think, what else could we do here? I think it will be nice to do some dry gesso technique all over our texture. Make sure that your background is dry, but because this color is not permanent, it will definitely dirty your gesso. So instead of dipping it directly to your jar, maybe just use it on the side. So I'm gonna just gently touch my background to bring out some texture here and there. Oh, you can see this here better because the texture is more sticking out, more visible. It brings out, I'll show you closer maybe. So a bit of gesso on my brush, and just dry brush it a little bit, so it will give you this nice effect of raised area. You will see the raised areas better, basically. Now, this is a cool technique where you bringing out your texture, and you can use this technique of dry gesso in plenty of your mixed media projects where you have the texture and you want the texture to be more seen and visible. Can you see the difference? I'm not sure if the camera is picking it. I hope it does. I hope it does. I hope it does. So, oops, I went on the circle, that's okay. So we have those little packaging, little cards that I hope one day I'm gonna make a video where all those pages or packaging that we will create some sort of journal, some sort of book, album with them. I will figure out how to stick them together, how to put them together in some nice book, something that we can flip and look through. And so, yeah, I think even add more here. Now, and I'm gonna do same here with my, here maybe actually I will, instead of concentrating as much as the texture, I'm concentrate on the creating some brighter, maybe some brighter spots on my page to build the contrast. It's already building nicely, can you see? So I keep this dark and I concentrate on those two sides here. So we will have some nice contrast of dark and bright, which could be lovely. We need more gesso. I'm touching gently, but more of here. I like that. You see, even touches like that, a touch of gesso could just add this extra interest and a change of a look really for your piece. Again, I ask that question and I repeat myself, does it make it harder to watch when I'm left-handed? I wonder. I never thought about it, but I wonder if it does makes a difference to you. Or maybe, yeah, no, well, I hope not. I hope not. Now, I love that. I love what I see. So, we have some brighter and darker. You see a touch of gesso. You can use, if you don't have a gesso, you can use just white acrylic paint. It would be good as well. And I thought that to give a little bit of interest here, I was thinking to add those shiny gems here and into my butterfly as well. I just lost one gem. Maybe here, I don't know, maybe here and here. What you think? I definitely love it here, so I'm gonna add it. I'm a blingy person sometimes, well, recently a lot. You have to try, you know, you have to try and see, oh, maybe this combination looks good. I'll do that. I love those gems. They are really pretty and shiny and the colors are stunning. If you don't have any, you can check my Etsy store. I have those, exactly those ones in lovely sets called Pastel, and they come in sets like that where you get all those pretty blingy matched together nicely. I love that. I do love that. Two different. I prefer the butterfly again. Is that because of butterfly? No. I think I love the texture more. I love the contrast more. Maybe. I'm thinking if not to risk it, well, risk it. We don't risk anything. But maybe to make this side a bit darker, I'll take my ink and I'll see. Yeah, I have the green ink. And I just want to see whether this will improve and just kind of add to it. So I'm adding just some sort of green. I didn't dry the gesso, so I should dry probably. See, that kind of gets the definition, if that's the word, kind of interest. I like that. I like that. You see, maybe I work on contrasts and I love the contrasts a lot. So for me this adds contrast and interest and kind of gives it the definition a little bit. Sorry, I didn't dry the gesso. Dry gesso first. Don't rush like me. You see, I'm such an impatient person. Maybe I never told you this, but I am extremely impatient person, and drying time is killer for me. I hate waiting. I don't like word hate, so I don't like waiting because I'm impatient. So see, I already prefer this now because we have some definition, some finish, some structure. Something is more talking to me than the other one, than before. I will add this one. I think I will see this color. It's kind of olive. It's kind of greenish as well, or yellowish. Will that make any difference? Maybe not. Maybe it's too bright to make a difference. But we can try and experiment. I don't have blue ink because in general I don't own many inks. I have those and blacks and some brown, and that would be kind of it. But I'm thinking to add black as well, guys. I do think. So let's see. Where's my sponge? Some sort of sponge for the black one. I take a new one maybe. Now, let's see if this will help and makes it looks even nicer. That's it. That's it. It will finish off nicely. I like that. I'm not sure if you kind of follow and feel what I feel. I just like when things are done and having this definition. And I'm going over the texture as well. So now, instead of white being more visible, the black will be more visible on our texture. Why not? Oops, why not? Now, I'm gonna actually go back to this one and just see here just a little bit. So darken the edge of this one, and maybe just a little bit in here, not too much, just a little bit. Loving it. Here we go. I wonder if we could and should add some title. What you think? And definitely white splashes, yes. Let's add some white splashes to our butterfly one. Now, I should clean this because I was using that for our magicals. Oops. Oops. Now, go back where you were. Now, and I'm gonna dip this in my Ecoline, white Ecoline. No. Just a little bit. Now, there we go. I feel that the orangey page is finished. I love what I see. I wouldn't change or add anything here. So let me think, because I feel that something is missing here. I don't know if this is the focal point missing. I'm not sure. Let me think. I found something. Some older set of Prima flowers. And look at this. I just thought of adding this here. And I think I like it. Because, like, I don't know. This is like too empty or too, I don't know. Which this gives this nice finish to a tag looking thing, because we have this hole, you can even hang it. And I think I'm gonna add it. I will move this because we're not gonna see it. I'll see if I can add it somewhere else. And the colors of this pretty flowers matching nicely and making it even a bit brighter to the whole tag. I love it. Now, see, I was feeling that something is just missing there, and I couldn't, whoops, it stick to my table, that's okay. And I couldn't say what I was missing. And I think, come on, glue. And I think this is it. I was kind of missing something. Oh, look, and even, yes, this is perfect now. And look, like even small elements like this, just add this here. It all kind of adds up, even with this little element. Am I crazy? Can you see what I see? I hope you can. Or am I wrong? I truly love it now. I wasn't too sure, and you could sense it. You could sense it that I wasn't so sure and too happy with it. Now I am. Now I love it, because it just finishes off, and it's because it was already so dimensional. This is just nice. I love it. You may ask me what to do with it. You know what you could do with it? You can add some white paper and make a message here and just send it as a tag, as a gift. You can frame something like this, or treat it as a card, really. Even put it on top of your base. When you have a base for your card, you could even add it, or get a smaller base. There's plenty different bases for cards, and have it like a card. Perfect. Let me see. Yes, I have a better base, which is rectangular, not square. There you go. And you can add it to your card, and I'm gonna do it actually. I just hope this is not dirty table, because I'm gonna do it. I will create a card with it. I never thought about it until now. Because you may ask me, but what's the point? Well, sometimes it doesn't matter what's the point. The point is to create and enjoy. But sometimes you wish to make things that are functional. Oops. So here it is. This is the function of your packaging. Why not? And there we go. Mixed media, beautiful card. I shouldn't praise myself beautiful, but you know what I mean. It's just a perfect idea. So you work away from a card and only stick it when it's finished, so your card is clean. It's not, it didn't lose its shape just because we worked outside of our card. So yes, I think we can finish at that, my friends. We can, and you can do the same thing with this piece. We can finish it on that note, guys. Surprised with effects, but I truly like them, and I really enjoyed the creative movement here, and just to experiment and see where the products and ideas will take us. I hope you have enjoyed this video as well. Always appreciate your feedback and your beautiful sweet words, and thank you so much for all of them. The ones that you gave me already, thank you, and in advance thank you for your beautiful words of encouragement and appreciation for my videos. It means a lot to me. It really does, because hearing from you and knowing that that you share work, and knowing and seeing your work that you share with me. It's a great gift for me, best compliment that you watch it, enjoy it, and that you take inspiration from those videos and hours of creating together. So I hope you will let me know what you think. I will definitely get back to next pages and finish the other packaging. Probably the next video will be about the challenge, the one that we have done already. You commented on ideas for the challenge. For those who are not sure what I'm talking about, you can check my Facebook page, Maremi Small Art, and you can find loads inspirations and beautiful interactions between you guys, those who are watching it and enjoying it. So I'll finish it that because I'll be chatting and talking, and thank you so much. Sending you warm hugs. Will I edit today? I don't think so. I'm gonna go to sleep because it's 12:30, which is not that late, but I'm tired. So I think I'll edit tomorrow, but I will share a photo with you, a sneak peek that you will see. Thank you for your time, for having me in your home, with you in your studios, kitchen tables, and wherever you create. Always a pleasure, and I love you loads, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.